Hey guys, it's Mark, and guys, today's video is going to be about my peppers. Uh, for those who've seen the previous videos, I've been growing those four peppers over here. This is my Tabasco pepper, and this is actually from Home Depot. So this is something I haven't grown from the seed. Uh, this is jalapeno. We got some jalapenos here. And here what we have is a cayenne pepper. These were fully organic from seed. Um, and as you can guys see here, this one is doing a little bit better than this one. I'm not sure why was the problem, but we are here in Florida in August, and the heat is insane. I mean, as you can see here, this plant is beautiful, but this is only because I'm bringing the plant inside my apartment every single morning, and then just keep it till the sun goes down. I'm facing west here, so the sun's been just really unbearable. And for those who don't know, if the temperatures are over 90s, then most likely the pepper plant is gonna start dropping the flowers. Like I think I seen some here. Maybe this one. No. But I know for a fact those plants slowly started dropping the flowers. Another problem here, guys, what I'm dealing with is powdery mildew. Okay, and this is something I've been really watching almost every single day, and try to keep it under control. I know there's some kind of sprays like neem oils and stuff, but I just do not want to spray with anything. So what I'm doing here, I usually just go when the sun is a little bit lower. I'm just going through the leaves and shade, and then you can actually see through the leaf. In this situation, probably you guys won't be able to see. Let me see here if I can show you what I do. I just look from the top, and here on the left hand side there's little dots right here, and right away I know without looking on the bottom of the plant that this leaf is a problem here. So and it hasn't been really terrible, but every few days or so I actually pick some of the leaves, and even this one. And I'm sure once one plants get it, it just spreads out to the other ones, and with such a little space is it's just hard to keep it under control. But guys, Tabasco's been doing very I mean, I never expected this plant's gonna grow so big, but it's just loving it. Whatever the pH level of the soil is, and fertilizer I'm putting in there. And I haven't been really putting any other fertilizers anymore since I planted those, just because I noticed, I mentioned this in previous videos, and I seen on other videos on other YouTubers that the leaves kind of get kind of curly and just not healthy looking. So, and this is a very major sign of possibly over fertilizing the plant. So I just did it once, and so far I've been watching leaves. They're all green, they're all healthy. I mean, as you can guys see here, this one is growing. It's growing some jalapenos here. Right, beautiful, healthy. So there's no really reason to put any fertilizer. Here what I have in the back is my Mayer lemon tree, and those leaves here on the top start getting a little bit yellow. So actually I did put some fertilizer yesterday to it. So but anyway, let's come back to the peppers here. And as you can guys see here, the tips started producing lots of flowers. Okay, so the reason I'm bringing them inside, I just do not want those flowers goes to waste, and I'm trying to see if I can actually save it by bringing it inside during the day, stay in the AC. But it's a lesson learned, and being here in Miami for next time, for next season, definitely I'm not gonna growing pretty much any plants except any citrus and tropical plants, but I'm not gonna grow anything else. This season I just ordered actually some dwarf tomato plants, guys. And I know I'm kind of getting off the subject here, but I just want to mention this before I move on with my peppers. I did order some dwarf tomato plants, I'm gonna wait till October, November possibly, and that's where I'm gonna start planting my tomatoes here in South Florida. And I forgot the name. It's called purple something. Everybody's very everybody gives a lot of prizes for this tomato. Supposedly it's very very good tomato. It's pretty big size, and it's very good in taste. And one dwarf plant produces lots of tomatoes. So but anyway, so guys, these are producing, so I'm excited, you know, see how it goes. Peppers are, you know, perennial plants, I'm assume. I mean, you know, they can produce fruits for maybe 2-3 years. You know, you can, at the end of the season, you can just cut it down to the stem, and you know, when it's time, they're gonna start producing new season. I don't know how that works here in Florida. I didn't do any research. If you guys know, let me know. But you know, I'm just gonna, you know, take care of this plant. You know, my tomatoes plants, you know, just died kind of. It was just way too hot over here. Even during the nighttime, it was, you know, 80s, and you know, tomatoes like they're, you know, 70s temperatures at least at night. So but you know, this one's doing so good. So you know, if you live in the hot weather, I mean, there's no reason not to be able to, you know, grow these. Looks like they like a lot of light and they like warm weather. And look, guys, I just brought them here for, you know, maybe 10 minutes before I start recording, and the leaves are already dropping slowly from the heat. It's just really, it's pretty bad. Here, guys, jalapenos, like I said, the leaves kind of getting messed up, possibly from over fertilizing. And this one is also from Home Depot or Lowe's, I can't remember. And you know, usually they put those little pallets of you know, commercial fertilizer slowly releasing, and sometimes there's a lot of those, you know, that's stuck in the roots. When you replant them, you can actually see them. And you know, usually what I try to do is, you know, get rid of those as much as possible before I replant it. But you know, I'm not sure if there's just, you know, the commercial fertilizer in combination with mine, organic, it just might be a little bit too much for this plant. So but you know, fruits are growing, very healthy, very happy. One of them got burned from the sun, guys. Another lesson, you know, you gotta put some type of shade. And here, unfortunately, on the balcony, I'm not able to do this. But you know, I was already looking into some shade clothes to see if I can, you know, just keep them here and you know, minimize the exposure to the sun and heat. But it's just very hard to do. Thanks God, I only got those 4 plants that are growing right now that, you know, that needs to be protected from the heat and sun. So it's not really that big of a problem here. And guys, here the last 2, these are cayenne peppers, and as you can see here, this one grew a little bit taller than this one. But I had some, you know, kind of drying out at the tops when the flowers were coming out. I'm not sure what was this all about. You know, possibly maybe over fertilizing too, or just heat took care of those. But the tips are, you know, got pretty dry and the things just fall off. And I'm also keep removing the leaves that slowly get the powdery mildew on it. So but as you can see here, the new growth is just keeps coming, keep making new branches and leaves. So that's a good sign for these. So this one, I don't think it's got any flowers. Actually, we do have some flowers here slowly, but this one has actually plenty of those, actually big one. And as I mentioned, actually a lot of those you know, fall off. Like as you can see here, great example, the stem of the flower just start getting yellow, and then the whole thing just comes off. Okay, so you know, this is just tells you that the plant is just cannot handle the heat, the temperatures, and you know, possibly sun. So, and once again, more powder mildew. So right once I finish the video, I'm gonna go over all of the leaves, all the plants, and just to remove as much as possible, because if you don't control these, you know, it can easily, you know, just destroy the whole plant, which is, you know, it takes a lot of time to grow those plants, and for this disease to just take over is just kind of heartbreaking. But anyway, guys, if you guys enjoy those videos, let me know. Also check out my cooking channel, which is Simpler Kitchen. The link is in the description. When I post my food recipes, any type of I'm gonna be posting keto recipes. I've been doing some keto recently and some intermittent fasting. So if you guys interested in, you know, regular meals, unhealthy, healthy meals, it's gonna be plenty of those. So guys, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.